EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap. As
close that door for
Falcons
actually,
taking on the New York Giants.
hold on, wait a minute. Hey, what are you doing? What you finna do? Cam.
The NFL season has hit high gear and off
Cam.
we go in Week 11
Come here.
on EA Sports. And beyond the
What kind of cookie is up? Is there any cookie up there?
just a yard pass there to the 21.
That's it. Any other one? Got strawberry.
Dart going to look to throw here. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 12-yard line. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down. To throw now, Dart. There's Johnson with a reception.
Like the hell of shut the goddamn window. Felt like I should have been able to pick it, but I didn't.
28 yards there and give him the first down.
Hey.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now Dart.
Damn.
Oh,
shit.
to his running back, complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive. Well, we know he can run the football too, but he's a good pass catcher. That's been on display here, Charles, on this opening drive.
And we certainly have seen the benefits of what he did in the offseason, which was spend more time with wide receivers, working on routes, working on cuts, in order to make himself a more complete running back and even more of a threat downfield.
But to throw once more, here's Dart. He finds his man, complete. It's Sherman. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. Really a solid start here on the opening drive, Charles. He's now 4 of 4, and they're already in plus territory.
Brandon, he's been so precise to start this game, like we're watching an operation taking place right now. Master surgeon at work.
From down at the 12, it's first and 10. On the ground, this is Quinshon Judkins. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Carter on the tackle. Taken down back at the 15-yard line.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. So 8 yards on the completion there, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. Zero hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, turn into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to him.
That's caught left side by Neighbors. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth.
18 Cardinal.
They'll go. Here's Dart. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Giants go on fourth, but come up empty. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon.
Maintain, do you think?
Here we go. Set. 75th.
From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Just a gain of a couple there. And it's second down.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Here's Milton.
And scoop that back.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw and coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. They'll bring the tight end in motion right. To throw, it's Milton. And they'll find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So a little breathing room now. 1st and 10 at the 17. They'll run. This is Jaden Blue.
Damn.
And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Milton. Now he'll tuck this and run. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
On first down, it's Blue. And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all. You talk about this Giant defense. And this unit, very tough to throw against, currently 2nd best in the NFL.
And this unit knows exactly where they rank. They're number 2 against the pass in the NFL. You know they have their sights set on being number 1, looking for a big game today.
They work now on 2nd and 9. Now Milton. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. A very good move, but for a short gain out near the 32. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now, Falcon football, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Cougar 19.
Here's Milton now to throw. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And this one's going to be touchdown right about the 35-yard line.
Fuck this nigga push the ball so bad.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Out of the gun, here's Dart.
Fuck.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Giants, first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here's Dart. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. A gain of 8 there on the play. And they'll be left with second and a couple. Now the first carry here for the running back. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. So here's a first and 10 at the 38. Throwing, Dart. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Good work after the catch, going to net him 23 and a first. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And Howell running here down to the 6-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
Let's go. Oh, that's so gay. That's so damn gay. Hey.
We hear them discuss red zone efficiency a lot, CD, and they almost gave that one up in the red zone. Luckily, they'll have another shot.
And you and I both know that every offensive coordinator, play caller in the league, they take particular delight in their red zone calls because those are the payoff ones. But you can't call a play if your team doesn't have the ball. Got to secure it.
Looking outside of his got a man. That's Johnson. And
he'll
take it all in for a giant touchdown. Theo Johnson with career touchdown number 96. He joins Eric Dickerson.
I knew better than that shit.
And the Giants post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter.
Come on, O. Get in here, man.
Kick this one away, and off it goes.
They gotta try and claw, man. Shit.
This taken in at the goal line. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make it second down.
Oh, they got shit.
To throw is Milton.
Damn. Woo! He played the hell out of that shit. God damn.
He doesn't drop many of those, but third down coming up. Throwing is Milton. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And that's well executed there on third down. I love the confidence that they have to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
11 more on that one and another first down.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. He's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers. They're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Second and 11. Wide open receiver complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 35. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move around the bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. And it's
what the fuck?
It was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Yeah.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Cougar 19, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Looking to throw. Milton. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. As he throws there, incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
He's got the distance, but it's no good. Wide to the right.
Always disappointing when you miss a field goal, but when you're playing against a defense this good, you and I both know that's a crucial miss because you can't afford to leave any points out there. You've got to take them when you can.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we would be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
Second and 9. Throwing his dart. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete.
Man, bro.
Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room.
Oh, that shit.
Inside the 10.
That's crazy as fuck.
And touchdown, New York.
This nigga catch the ball in the flats. I'm in cover 2. Ain't nobody there.
The Giants will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And fighting down inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Now a play fake here on first down. They'll swing this out to Blue. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it'll be second down. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Second and 5.
18 Cardinal.
Back to throw. Milton. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. A wild throw there, and it is intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Good, strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Throwing his dart. Finding Johnson on the out route. That's complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Here's first and goal, and gosh, points here, a chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime. They'll try to run this one in. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
And goal at the 2-yard line.
Judkins trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. So it's 3rd and goal, and now the question, can this Falcon defense stand tall once more?
18 Cardinal, 18 Pioneer. Buffalo 18.
They'll try to throw for it with Dart.
Fuck.
He's got it. Touchdown, Giants.
That shit was Shay Wilson.
Theo Johnson in the final seconds of the first half. And the Giants will extend their lead here just before halftime. And, Charles, they continue to have trouble stopping him as he's into the end zone yet again.
Yeah, that's multiple series now that have ended with him in the end zone. A perfect plan on how to utilize
Worst team is goddamn. Worst user. Damn.
Right down the middle. And that makes the score 21-0. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. Taken at the goal line. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. It'll be Falcons football, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. put a drive together.
19.
They begin with a carry for Blue. And he's got some space here. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one 28 yards on the ground.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Hasn't had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in.
Breaks the tackle, now Allen. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. It's another first down on what will be a gain of 21 yards.
Here we go.
First down.
Looking to throw. Milton. Looking left side. He's got it. Complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Falcons.
60 Vikings.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Will go down as a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up second down. So a decent gain there, but not their 4th consecutive first down like they had on the first 3 plays.
You sound almost disappointed there. You want to fire the offensive coordinator on that or what?
They got into a rhythm. I thought they were just going to keep going.
Yeah, almost a win for the defense, but if that's your win, you're not doing very well right now.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Falcons are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard and you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. Oh, good return up past the 30.
This shit's crazy. God damn.
We're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
And you could say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
Second down and 8.
Go! 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
On second down, they'll run it here.
Man. God damn, that is crazy.
Touchdown,
Oh,
Giants.
God.
A big play there. His second touchdown of the game, and his 9th on
So.
the year. And the Giants are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
What is that?
The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. This to the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They were bouncing their step after scoring that first touchdown. The defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
Here's 2nd and 7. They'll motion the tight end across the formation. Here's a 2nd and 7. Now he's going to step up and run. That'll be complete to Blue. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Here's a give, left side, Blue with it. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 52 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before that he always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Inside the 20 before he's brought down. 16 yards, a little deja vu from the previous play where they got 16. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They'll run up the middle here with Blue. And this carry terminated at the 8-yard line. Good stick skill showing the power, but just not much room to operate. Ball on the 8, 2nd and 2. They go again with Blue. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Jaden Blue, his 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Falcons are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point right down the middle. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. A beautiful fake. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return.
38-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. Now he'll tuck this and run. Now he's going to try
I thought I could get there.
And he will take it in for a Giant touchdown. A great effort there. 61 yards. And the Giants have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Falcons 14.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return.
We all know the teams never want to use the word panic, but if they expect to win this game, it has to start right here, right now. That return just set them up for points, and it needs to be a touchdown, not a field goal.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20.
Let's go now.
They go with Blue between the tackles. And he'll work this one out to about the 38.
74 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Second and 14. Try to
Wait,
set a screen
fuck.
for Blue. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line.
Now they'll change things up.
On third down, they run with Blue.
Yeah, he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there.
So both offenses come to life here in this third quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Ready.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
And the Falcons, first down. It's a gain of 17 yards.
Back to throw now on first down. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Looked like both sides were anticipating a quick throw there, and the defense was ready to jump in and deny it, and they did.
Come on. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Come to 60. Ready.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 29-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Short throw caught by Pitts.
So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And that'll bring up the second down in just a couple.
Brings up second and 2 at the 21-yard line.
Here's Milton.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Sets him up nicely. First and goal. It was a pickup of 14.
To throw, it's Milton. Now he's going to step up and run.
And he'll just chuck this one up into low G. It's incomplete. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game, and that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his...
And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons.
Jalen Royals
from 6 yards away.
And the Falcons have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth.
To try here for the extra point. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
Makes the score Giants 31, Falcons 21.
Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away. First downs, they can't touch the ball.
That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the fourth, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and take a turtle at this point. You just go ahead and play.
And a good physical run that time. He's going to wind up gaining 5 on that one. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs, and they come up on second down. Here's Dart. Now he'll cut this and run.
Man, that nigga was in the pocket, man. Oh, okay.
Let's get the call. Umpire threw the flag, usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpire's got different responsibilities, but always, always making sure no one's holding.
Now they face a second and long following the holding penalty. To throw, Dart. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A gain there of 30 big ones.
And this is seemingly how it's been all game long. This defense has been just a step too slow. And here they're burned again. Another big play.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10. Down at the 31. An inside run with Jenkins. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to show. And a really good show of force there as he gets through for 4 tough yards. Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. This defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
He's going to leave his first running back. It's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
Shit.
Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. Now this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. And he's caught. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow, and this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on 1st down.
Trying to hammer it in with Jenkins. And this is not going to do it as he stopped at the 2-yard line. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up.
And hit the nigga into the end zone. Silly ass nigga.
Amon-Ra St. Brown, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Giants Giants are closing in on a 9th victory on the year as they extend their lead.
Giants 42, Falcons 21.
The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. Now Milton. Finding Kyle Pitts running the slant. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
A gain of 15. First down.
Here's Milton now to throw. And this one too low.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Milton. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Looks like they're going to keep throwing to the bitter end. This one's long since over, but give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They'll look to throw again. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The decision made for him. They've got to go. It's 4th down.
15-yard loss. And it's 4th down.
19 tight. 19 tight. Cut 19. Cut 19.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. That's to his running back, complete. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down.
Oh, well.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Giants, the great run they've been on continues as they move to 9-1 now. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Meanwhile, for Atlanta, add another loss to the pile as they drop to 2-8 now on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Hey, Taylor. Tyler.
I just think.
Oh, take it off.
Like, come on, Conchita. Like, get to bed. It's 8:30. Yes, it's 8:30. Oh.